Durban cash-in-transit heist turns deadly on N2 highway, February 4, 2025. Durban was rocked by a violent cash-in-transit (CIT) heist on the morning of February 4, 2025, which left one person dead and several others injured. The incident, which occurred on the N2 highway near the NPC cement factory, saw heavily armed criminals executing a meticulously planned robbery that has once again raised concerns over rising crime levels in the city. The attack, an ambush on the N2. At approximately 6 a.m., a cash-in-transit security vehicle was traveling along the N2 highway when a group of assailants launched a high-speed attack, forcing the vehicle off the road. Witnesses reported hearing loud gunfire as the suspects, who were driving multiple getaway vehicles, fired at the security guards before using a large SUV to ram the armored van, causing it to overturn. After immobilizing the vehicle, the suspects set off explosives to gain access to the cash vault inside. The detonation caused a massive explosion, sending debris flying across the highway. Several passing motorists reported damaged windshields and shrapnel injuries due to the blast. Brutality and escape. Eyewitnesses described the ruthlessness of the robbers, who moved swiftly and without hesitation. They assaulted two security guards, disarmed them, and left them severely injured on the roadside before grabbing an undisclosed amount of cash from the wreckage. As the criminals attempted to escape, they opened fire indiscriminately to deter any possible intervention from law enforcement or security personnel. Tragically, a female bystander was caught in the crossfire and fatally shot, while several others sustained injuries from both gunfire and the explosion. Citywide chase and shootout. The suspects fled in multiple vehicles, splitting up to evade capture. Law enforcement agencies, including the SAP's Flying Squad, Hawks, and private security firms, immediately launched a citywide pursuit. One group of suspects was spotted in the Bayview area, where they hijacked a vehicle after attempting to shoot the driver. Another faction of the gang ambushed a private security officer on Silverglen Drive, leaving him with serious gunshot wounds. As the chase continued, police tracked one of the getaway vehicles to the Glenwood suburb of Durban. A dramatic shootout ensued, with officers exchanging heavy gunfire with the armed criminals. One suspect was shot and killed, while another sustained critical injuries before being taken into custody. Manhunt underway. With several suspects still at large, police have launched an extensive manhunt across Durban and surrounding areas. Roadblocks have been set up on major highways, and forensic teams are working to analyze security footage and cell phone tracking data to locate the remaining criminals. The South African Police Service, SAPS, has urged the public to report any suspicious activity and has assured residents that they are working tirelessly to bring those responsible to justice. Authorities are also investigating whether this attack is linked to a larger criminal syndicate responsible for previous CIT heists in the region. Crime concerns and public outcry. The incident has reignited concerns over the rise in organized crime and violent heists in South Africa. Durban, in particular, has been hit by a wave of robberies targeting banks, jewelry stores, and CIT vehicles. Many South Africans have expressed outrage and fear, calling for stricter security measures and tougher laws to combat these crimes. Some experts believe that these CIT heists are often carried out by highly trained ex-military operatives who have access to sophisticated firearms and explosives. Authorities respond. In response to the robbery, Police Minister Becky Seal announced an increased police presence across hotspot areas and pledged to crack down on criminal syndicates involved in cash-in-transit heists. Security experts are also calling for better armored vehicles, drone surveillance, and stronger intelligence-sharing networks to prevent such attacks. Conclusion. As Durban reels from yet another violent robbery, the city remains on high alert. While police have managed to track down and neutralize some suspects, the hunt for the remaining criminals continues. This latest heist underscores the urgent need for greater security measures and a stronger law enforcement presence to combat the increasing threat of organized crime in South Africa. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.